Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for another mechanical calculator repair. Currently outside is the snowpocalypse, so I'm going to be continuing on some nice inside projects. What we got in front of us here today is a Monroe Model L-200. It says right there, L-200, and our serial number, made in Holland. And this one mostly works. How it works is if you wanted to say type in 25 here, roll it over, you get 25, your counter goes up. If you wanted to do 25 by 25, you go 5, and then you can click it over with this little handle that moves your digit. So now we're in the tens. So 25 times 25 is 625. The thing that's broken in it is, aside from this knob, there's supposed to be a knob here and a knob here, but those are broken. But this digit here is broken. See, our counter is going up, but our number isn't. And I actually know what's going on with this. I took it apart to like fix it before, but it was just the clean it and put it back together kind of fix. One of these little intermediate gears is broken on this digit. And I got this one from a parts calculator. It was rough. I wish I took a picture of how much mouse nest was in it, because I couldn't believe that much mouse nest could be in a calculator. So pretty much everything keyboard down was just rancid rat piss, but this was high enough out of the way that, you know, we can at least do some good in this one. Anyway, without further ado, let's tear into it, see if we can't get it fixed. First thing we're going to do is pop up this keyboard plate. It holds our register in the way. We won't be able to flip it up without taking this off. There we go, not too exciting. Okay, we got this thing lying face down now. We're going to take our casing off. First we're going to start with the handle. Lift this little switch and our handle comes off. Now we're going to be taking just the casing bolts off. Pretty sure the feet will be able to stay on for this repair. Now let's see if we can't get our register swung out of the way. And right there is our little toothless gear. Oh, I was hoping that would be maybe easier to get to. Okay, so right here is a little C-clip. From this angle, you can see how all the number shifts go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And those are all shifting little tooth gears into place that count things out. So really we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. So it's representing numbers kind of like how you do dashes and lines. You get 4 and then a dash through. That way you only have to deal with 6 like characters, even though these are being represented mechanically. You also might have heard there's a little grinding in there. I think it's coming from the carry mechanism. So this right here is the carry mechanism. And if you follow the little wave right here against that back plate, you can hear where each one ticks. Goes. It's really just the 3 middle ones. And right here is our culprit gear. Let's see how we can free it up. I notice on this side there's this little retaining plate, so that's pretty easy. But on this side, it's a little more complicated. It goes over to this, you know, the overflow chime. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make it work. Does it get any better than snowy weather, hot tea, and calculator repair? I don't think so. Anyway, here we are on the complicated side. This is where our overflow is. Such a horrible bell. Oh my god. That's terrible. Anyway, we got to take some of this junk off. I'm going to start right here. Just being very careful with it. I don't know if there's a washer behind there or anything. Nope. And we grabbed this little spring. Very important. Okay, this is looking a little simpler already. If this lifts off, I think we'll be in the money. I don't know if it connects to the shaft, but we'll try just this for now. Okay, that's coming off. This one also has a spring. I am going to pull this out, which is retaining this side of that intermediate gear system that we need. Oh no. I might need some PB Blaster. I'm not liking that this isn't getting any looser. Do you have a nut behind you? Oh, you do. That sucks big time. Oh man. So back here somewhere is a nut for this, which I need to get onto. Okay, I'm gonna try to just deal with it loosened. Oh, cool. So don't take that one off all the way. All right, on this side it looks pretty simple. This just holds it in. And here's hoping that doesn't have to come out all the way either. Oh, nope. Okay, we should be ready now. Let's see if this can't be persuaded to lift off of there. This little gear right here is loose, so I got my hand on it in case it gets any funny ideas. Okay, no springs or any sneaky business hiding in there. It just came right up. So interestingly, that little grinding noise that I commented about went away. So it must have been something in our little intermediate gear assembly here. Let's get that taken apart. Here is our toothless bugger. Okay, this piece is loose, so I'm just gonna take it off, put it right here before I lose it. This pin does not want to be tapped out like the other side did, so I think I'm going to have to separate these pieces. Do that with these two bands. Ooh, I might have just big time messed up. A lot of springs just got unsprung. All these springs and the V's right here. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Here is our missing tooth gear right here on the end. I'm really hoping this will slide off. Okay, that's coming loose for my own benefit. this half moon shape is facing up along with the groove. I don't know if this is going to come apart in multiple pieces or what, or if it'll come off at all. Yes, winning. That's our bad gear. That's what all the trouble was about. Let's see if the good gear actually even replaces it. That would make my life awful. It does. There's our fixed gear. Bad gear, fixed gear, fixed gear. Okay, that's just gonna go somewhere where I won't even think to put it on. Okay, perfect. Well, I think that was actually the easy part. Now let's see if we can't get it back together. All right, I'm gonna take all these little springs. It's so hard to see them. But this points up. This goes through a teeny little hole right here. Try to grab them like this, and then it goes through. Oh man, oh no. That one went, oh, it didn't. So on all these carry arms, here's our old parts one. It's a little bit tough to see, but there is a small little notch in these, and that's where the U of the spring goes. I do not by any means think that's going to be easy to do, but let's go for it. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. Or at all. Can't believe it, but I actually got it. It was a major pain though. What I had to do was I had to take all these little hairsprings and drop them down into their notches in this orientation. Otherwise they would fall out. Then I took this whole thing and dropped it on there. And then I had to take these sewing needles or these sewing pins and sort of pop the eyelet over, and then I left them right here holding them in place, otherwise they would try to escape, and I put a rubber band on that. But that's how much holding and stuff it takes for it to do it. But here's our little here's our carry toggles. So I think I can actually take it apart. I got our little clamps on them too. Oh, well, I guess it is coming apart now. What a nightmare. Should get a better hobby. Okay, got this set back up. This went here. This went here. This is not omnidirectional. So I picked this little recessed. It goes over the snap ring. That makes just more sense. All right, let's see if it'll go in now. That looks like it went in. It's a miracle. Okay, I put the side clamps on these that give us our adjustability, and I counted out to make sure we get everything. So yeah, we get 9 ticks on all these. Okay, this goes on like this. Yes, these two dowels line up. Okay, I'm going to try to get the register on. I put this towel here because you can see there's actually some dings right there and there. I don't know if that was my doing or the previous owner's doing, but that's from the register falling to where it wasn't supposed to go. So we're going to be extra careful. Alright, let's see if I can't get that circlip in there. I don't know if I could film it. I don't imagine I'm going to get a good angle on it. Okay, let's test this. A good one for addition is all 9s. And then 1, and see if that carries. And it should carry in a wave. Yep. Let's try this other half of the register. That looks like it worked. I did mess with the chime, so let's see if that decides to work. So that's 355. Remember to clear the counter. 113. Repeat. Looks like it works to me. Now the register's clear just fine. I'm gonna poke around with it a little bit more on my own time, and then we'll seal it all out. So there she is, all fixed up and displayed in her corner. This is probably one of the more complicated things that I've ever repaired. So I hope this video was informative. Anyway, take it easy. Shoot.